meditation. Um, I'll teach several kinds of meditation here, and you can pick one of the meditations that you like to practice. The one that we just did at the beginning is a classic. They used it in the monasteries of Tibet before they started into a theme meditation, like a meditation on love or compassion. They would use this to calm the mind. So anytime you want to calm your mind, you just think on the out breath, breathing out any negativity, any upset. On the in breath, breathing in beautiful light and healing and blessings from the enlightened beings. It's very nice. So the primary thing in learning to meditate and in the spiritual path in general is having patience. Okay, if we are patient with ourselves, we can keep with the path, and we can make our life so much more comfortable if we are patient with ourselves. Okay, being Americans, we tend to push too hard. Okay, Ishla has just definitely recommended against this. Okay, being being consistent, being constant, being patient, being gentle with ourselves. All we have to do is keep trying. That's all. We keep trying, we will get the goal. So practicing patience is the main practice in everything. And with meditation, the first thing we do is we calm our mind with a breathing meditation or simple practice. Okay, we'll look at a couple of those, and then we start meditating on a virtuous or positive object. We don't want to just look at a candle flame or stare at the wall and make our mind blank. Blank is relaxing, but it's not good enough. What we want to do is transform our mind, because then we can change ourselves more and more and more and more, so we're happier and more peaceful. We really can have a good life. So it's just a matter of focusing. Okay, like a camera has a focus, we're focusing ourselves on the spiritual. Why not? Okay, so there are 4 basic stages of meditation. First, you're seeking or trying to find the object that you're going to meditate on. This can be called contemplation. You're thinking about it, you're examining it from different angles, logical and everything. And then at a certain point you think, okay, I've got it. I know what it is that I'm going to meditate on. You found the object. So it's seeking, finding. Then you want to hold it. Hold it in your heart, okay? The meditations all happen at your heart. So if you drop down to your heart, that really helps your meditation. You don't want to just be in your head. It makes your head heavy. You want to go to your heart and transform your heart. And then you remain there as long as you can. So the 4 stages are seeking, the object of meditation, finding it, holding it, and remaining on it. So it's like we're honing in on the object. So, and it can't just be any object, it should be a virtuous or positive object. Okay. So the book, the New Meditation Handbook, is really lovely because it has a 21 basic meditate. We have this in our little bookstore, or you can order it at Tarpa, THARPA.com, Tarpa.com, THARPA.com. And it's wonderful. These 21 meditations are a condensation of Buddha Dharma that Atisha, a beautiful teacher in our tradition, put together about 1,200 years ago. And he figured these are the basic meditations to reach to enlightenment. It's like they're like stairs. They're like a ladder. It's like climbing up a ladder, which is wonderful. Okay, now the biggest thing that we hate and that bugs us, disturbs our meditation and disturbs our practice in general, is distractions. Okay, so little by little we learn to focus our mind. Okay, it doesn't happen instantly, and one of the things we should do is not recriminate ourselves about it. Okay, because if we bug ourselves about it, we're spending energy on it. We don't want to spend energy on distractions. There's several ways to deal with them. You can, Kadam Morton recommended this, and I like it. He says, just ignore them, okay? Put them on the side of your mind. You will, they'll probably be around for a while, but you just put them on the side and you just ignore them. Okay, they're going, no, But if you ignore them, they get softer and softer and gradually disappear. Okay, so ignoring them is one way to deal with it. You can also do a visualization. You can picture them as waves arising in the surface of the ocean and then going down again. Because distractions are just part of our mind. That's all they are. They're just part of our mind. So if we just think, well, they aren't like something from the outside coming to bug me, like evil spirits or something. They're just part of my mind annoying me. Okay? So you can just have a visualization of waves arising in the ocean and then falling back down again. It sort of gives you some detachment from it, which is very nice. Also, one intervention I find helpful is like when you find yourself getting distracted, which of course we'll all do until we're Buddhists, okay? So we're normal, we're totally normal, okay? Is just stop, just for a second, just stop for a second, gather yourself together, and then go back to the meditation, okay? Just stop, gather yourself together, and go back to the meditation. And this actually works better than if you just try and yank your mind back directly, because you just stop everything for a moment, gather your personal power, and go back. It just takes a second. And I find that actually works really pretty well, better than just trying to get yourself back immediately, because part of you is still thinking about whatever you were thinking about. You know, we're just human beings. We're busy Americans. We drive fast in cars. We watch TV. Everything is fast, fast, fast. So we're doing something very unusual and very beautiful and very helpful. Very helpful. We really can find peace and happiness. It's on offer. We just need to kind of learn to focus our mind more and more so that we can get it, which is very nice. So now, when you're practicing meditation, what you want to do is alternate between the two basic stages, okay? They're the seeking, finding, holding, remaining, but you can condense those into two. Just thinking about it, contemplation, and analytical, or you can think about it, contemplation, or you can focus on it, okay? So those are the two main stages, thinking about it, looking at it, examining it, and then holding on that focus. And that's kind of like the four stages combined into two. It's always nice to make things simpler. So it's very legitimate meditation to alternate between those two, because when you find your mind being distracted, what you want to do is repeat the contemplation. You know, like say you're starting to think about your grocery list, you go, oh, wait just a minute, meditate on compassion. Many people suffer more than I do. I want to progress on my path to help them. That's the contemplation. You're thinking about it and you say, okay, the feeling of compassion, and you focus on it. So throughout a meditation session, you're going to alternate between those two. Like every time you get distracted, you can just remember the contemplation, like what you're supposed to be focusing on, ideally, and then you focus on it. Then your mind wanders, and you try and find, you think about what I'm trying to focus on, and you focus on it. So alternating between contemplation and focus, or contemplation and remaining, this legitimate meditation, okay? Alternating between the two. It's not like, yeah, it's, we're so hard on ourselves. We think it's not meditation unless I'm focused single-pointedly and I feel great bliss. You know, it's like, oh, we have to give ourselves a break. We really have to give ourselves a break, because the more we relax our mind, the better it's going to work. Okay, that's the nice thing. Is when we relax our mind, the good stuff arises. Geshe said in the New Meditation Handbook, Geshe is my teacher, whose picture is above me. He said that when the turbulence of distracting thoughts subsides, a natural peace, a natural sense of contentment and happiness arise naturally from within. So you think, okay, it's already in me. I'm not trying to get something that's not part of me already. It's just something, I'm just used to kind of being more of a busy American, okay? But this is within me. This is within me. So you just think, okay, I want to find the peace that's within me, the contentment that's already there. It's already there. We just need to go down deep into our heart and then develop it.